In middle school, I was a loser. For years, I was jerking off, playing video games, and it was just because of what I thought about myself. I had the self image of a loser. I thought, like, I saw myself as a loser, so I acted like a loser, obviously. I saw myself as the kid in the corner of the room, like playing a game on his computer, like in class. And yeah, I would get a good grade, I would do well in school, but apart from grades, I was not doing well. Like grades and really even just working out was my only thing. And even that I only started working out near the end of middle school. So before that, I didn't have much going for me. Because again, if you see yourself as a loser, you'll act like a loser. I I wish I could go back and tell myself this. Like the more you act like a loser, the more you see yourself as a loser, and the more you want to act like a loser. It's a horrible cycle. And the way to change it is well to first of all actually act like a person who's not a loser. And I mean obviously easier said than done, but like working out was the biggest thing for me. Like a loser doesn't work out because a loser doesn't look ahead into the future. He doesn't delay gratification. Like that simple action of just working out for my future, instantly, just went against my previous self image. I was like, it wasn't jiving well. And so it's like your brain has, you make a choice to your brain. Either you keep working out or you keep your self image. And the choice was obvious for me. Like I had no reason to stop working out. And that simple decision just easily let me get rid of my self image. Easily. If I hadn't started working out, I would be worse now than I was back then. But now I can 100% say with absolute certainty that I am much better now. I can easily talk to people. I'm social. I look good, or at least I think I do. I'm smart. My brain is sharp. I feel good. Like I'm happy. I'm grateful to people. I'm present. Like I am so much better off now that I got rid of that loser mentality out of my brain. Like I got out of my brain, punched it out of there. And a really nice thing you can do as well is just imagine yourself not being a loser. Like it sounds so wishy washy, but imagining yourself in a year, especially with working out, imagine yourself with like the big body, like you have like big arms, like you have visible abs, like you're lean, like imagining yourself that, not even imagining anything else in your life, just how you look like in the future, you'll stop acting like a loser because you actually have something to go for. Like in my definition, a loser is someone who doesn't have a main goal in their life or like a purpose and instead just goes for pleasure. The word is hedonism, going for pleasure. That's your highest pursuit in life. Like that's what a loser is to me, and that's what I was doing. I was playing games, jerking off, all of that. Like honestly, I can. The only thing I had going for me back then was that I was smart, and even then, I was school smart. It doesn't mean anything like in the real world. So I was school smart, and I didn't have TikTok, so I wasn't rotting my brain as well as doing the other two things. Like if I had, by the way, if you do have TikTok, delete it as fast as you can. Don't wait for some like legislator to ban it or anything. Delete it. Just delete it. Absolutely delete it. I'm like telling you, you won't regret it. I've never had it and I've never had a problem. And just imagining myself as not a loser anyway, like going back to it, like helped me. Imagining myself as like this sounds cringy, but like an alpha male or something, like it just like big body, social status, all of that. Like imagine yourself and then like acting in accordance with that kind of person. So it's like that kind of person that you just imagine, they work out all the time. They don't play video games, they don't jerk off. And so imagining yourself as that kind of person in the future almost sets your body a goal, your brain a goal. Like that's where I need to get to. And you already know what the steps are. You already know you have to quit jerking off, you have to quit playing video games, you have to start working out. You have to eat well as well. And just like it's really hard honestly because if you have a loser mentality, you almost don't want to improve. You see it as useless. You see yourself as someone who can't improve. That's like the big problem. But if you have a shred of self dignity, of self worth, then you'll understand that you need to get out of where you are now. Like I tell you, I'm at the end of the tunnel now, and you won't regret it. I promise you. It looks like there's no light at the end of it, but it ends absolutely, and it's amazing. Like if I'm being honest, like I love my life right now. Even if it's like a bit of a routine, going to like waking up, recording a video, going to school, like I love this. I love this, and I can only get to where I am at now because I got the loser mentality out of my head, and that's what you need to do.